in Hollywood.
I wonder if I go into, does that mean if I go into like any store here, they'll say, have some stuff? You know, I'm just wondering, that's all. I'm so thrilled to be here, everything's free. I want that, please. I'm so honoured to be here and so privileged, and thank you all so much for coming. I can't tell you how pathetically grateful I am to Maggie and Hugh for coming out, Hugh particularly on a day off when he works harder than anyone I know, being that doctor. It was incredible. I'm very touched by that and very moved. I'm not going to go on. The one thing I do want to say is I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Lindsay Duran, our producer, who produced Sense and Sensibility and the Nanny McBees, and with whom I hope to be working for the rest of my life. So that's just very important for me to say. Before I just remember one thing, which is that when I was 14 years old, I came to Los Angeles, which was terribly exciting for me because we never went anywhere foreign really, because my parents weren't very rich, they were actors. And but my dad got this great job directing Alan Ayckbourn's plays, The Norman Conquests, down at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, and this was 100 million years ago. And we arrived, and I remember just one or two things. I remember driving into Los Angeles in the car, which wasn't a limo, but it was just a sort of normal car, and just saying to my dad, where are all the people? Because there was no one on the streets at all. People didn't walk, you know, everyone was in their cars, and I thought it was very strange. And we had a house on Blue Jay Way which had very thick yellow pile carpet and a conversation pit with a disco ball and about 38 cupboards with nothing in them and a lot of plastic fruit. And Alice Cooper rented it afterwards, and we met him. It was fantastic. But my dad was working very hard, and the only thing that he was able to do with us was to bring us down to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Aww. And he took us to Grauman's Chinese Theatre and walked us down this place, and we looked at all the stars, and I remember being really fascinated by it and thinking, what a lovely thing to do, put people's names in the pavement where everyone walks about all the time. I was very thrilled by that. And so I want to dedicate my day in Hollywood to my dad, because he died when he was my age. And he was a wonderful man and a great inspiration to me, and Hugh actually spoke at his funeral. We were together on the day that I found out that he died. So all of this has sort of come together and seems to me to point very much at him, my pa, who inspired me to write for children without writing for children, if you know what I mean. So, Dad, this is for you, and thank you so much, Hollywood, just in general, for everything that you've given me. I'm so very grateful, and enjoy walking over me.